I don't know when the last time it was on the road.
Motor home all over again.
Jimmy's so excited. It's pretty yuck.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly.
Yeah, 20-year-old diesel fuel. We're just gonna pump it in and try it. Woo! Love it. Thing feels pretty good. What happened to my Uncle Jesse's old sand car? Just unbelievable. And we're gonna get it running. Not good. It's not good. It's that was in the engine, so. Well, I find myself in yet another storage yard yet again. Look at this beauty. Volvo. I don't know when the last time it was on the road, but it's a peach. Basically, it's got a Detroit 60 series engine, and I guess it's got a locked door. RTLO 13 speed. Looks like something killed something in there on the floor. But anyway, it's free. Come get it. Old customer friend of mine, Bill, he hit me up and he said, hey, why don't you go get that thing out of that storage yard down there and do something with it? So, transmission shifts. I don't see a key. I see a start button. Engine start. Got nothing for gauges. Got nothing for wiring. Got nothing. I don't know. Brakes are all taken apart. But me and Jimmy, this clutch will work. Oh yeah, it's mechanical. We're gonna try to basically drag this thing to Travis's yard where we have a piece of equipment big enough we can deal with it. So I'm gonna put some air in the tires and we're gonna get this thing moved today somehow. Can of WD, you think it'll spray? Still sprays. Anyway, I guess it's been in this yard for over 5 years, but yeah, that tire's looking pretty sketchy. I hope it'll hold as far as we have to go. Let's get some air in the tires and get this thing out of here. Well, we're on our way. I picked up Jimmy. He is like ready to go. In fact, he's like reliving deja vu, towing days of the past.
Motor home all over again.
The motorhome, the Camaro. I mean, we have moved more junk and lost more junk on the road than we can remember. Well, we're back. Jimmy, what's your analysis?
I'm not one for allergies, but there's something been living in here. My allergies are
I know
out.
something died here, I think.
Oh, is that what it is?
I think a cat got something. The window was up. I rolled it down to make sure it would roll down.
That's funny.
Yeah, cracked me up. Turn that wheel. Can you turn it?
Wow.
So what I'm going to do is put a block of wood against the other side. I'll have you get it in there.
Okay.
And then I'll just put pressure on it. And you can come over here and turn it, and I'll just be backing up. I wonder, I don't think it's going to roll. We probably need to check these. I think these are still caged. Yeah, and then you're probably going to want to just hold it.
Okay.
Because we're going to need everything hard over.
Okay.
So, yeah, we'll put a hitch in here and get this thing going. Okay, truck driver Jimmy's in there. He's got a CB radio. He's got his CB hooked up. You ready to truck?
I got carcasses and we got carcasses for freight.
Don't mention those. We already showed those.
All right.
What do you think they were? Pigeon?
Yeah, there's some kind of a feathered critter.
That's okay. When I get you up to about 45 or 50, it'll tornado right out the window.
Nice. Keep them out closed, huh?
I'm guessing we're going to be about 4, not 40. However, Jimmy, it's clear full of fuel.
No way.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
From 2007, probably.
That's worth free, I guess.
I guess. You know, you and I will burn that.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, we're going to see if it'll clear the trailer here. That's the $490 question. What do you think?
I got brakes.
You got brakes?
My clutch brakes work.
Yeah. As long as we're in a fairly high gear. I'm gonna close the gate.
All right.
We'll get to trucking. Jimmy's so excited. He hasn't been in a commercial vehicle like that in a long time. He misses it. I just know it. He'll be so in love with that thing when we get where we're going. We'll just lock this place back up and make it secure again. And we are ready to truck. Sweet mother trucker. Tow-mater pulling a Volvo. Ugly Volvo too. Ugly Volvo. It's got an odometer clicker in the middle of the wheel.
Oh, no, still?
We should pull that off and put it on Tow-mater.
Oh, there you go.
Click some miles.
There you go.
Well, we made it. I don't know how, but we made it. Are you a super trucker now?
Dude, if it wasn't for the flat spots in these tires, this would be a nice truck.
It isn't bad, is it?
It's not bad at all.
And you clean the death out of it.
Well, yeah.
It's pretty yuck. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's pretty gnarly.
Pretty yuck. Yeah, I think they were using it in 2007.
I got the steering wheel polished.
Yeah, I'll bet. That's so funny.
Funny from where you're standing.
Well, you only almost hit me once.
That was close.
Let's see if I can get the gate open. We'll get this thing in and put away. Well, Jimmy, how would you rate that on a scale of 1 to 10?
That was pretty uneventful. I'd say that was a solid 8.
You only had that one lady try to pull out in front of
that
us.
stop sign, that was crazy.
I thought she was going to eat it. I thought she was going to bite the farm.
Yeah, I was bracing for impact.
Anyway, it's out here at Travis's yard. Dropped off. We're going to get out of here and go find something to eat. Catch you on the flip side. Well, so we're out here in Travis's yard. Got the old junk truck here. It's clear full of fuel. Look at it. It looks like mud. The last date it run probably was 2006 or 7. So yeah, 20-year-old diesel fuel. We're just gonna pump it in and try it. Headed for California here in a bit. But we're gonna see if it'll run today. Alright, let me show you what we're working on. We finished pulling the fuel out of it. Got 45 gallons of fuel out of it. I got this vice grip mess rigged up here. 2 batteries. Really should have 3 or 4. I'm hoping 2 batteries is enough. These aren't the big batteries, but I'm thinking if it'll crank for a second, I'll have some gasoline in the air filter and it'll pull that and it'll go. I got the ignition and the start button ripped out of the dash. And I'm working on making a key. I'm just going to tie this to the back of the ignition. I'll wrap it around the posts right up in there and short it out, and hopefully it'll go click click. So let's see what happens. Okay, come on, old girl, scream to life. Just like that. Woo! Yeah, that's what I like right there. Free truck, running, $3.99. Love it. We are in the trucking business. Got no muffler. Big crud all over my truck. But let's see if it'll build air. Maybe we'll uncage the brakes and go take it for a drive. The old girl sounds pretty good. So well, I hooked up a couple more wires. We'll see if it runs longer. Something was timing out and it kept shutting off. I don't think it's building any air. Yeah, it's still shutting off. Something times out in it. Something's upset in the computer system and it times out and shuts off. But anyway, it runs for 45 seconds. Alrighty, so we're gonna move this old girl around. Park it over here where we can come and pull the engine and transmission out of it. Power steering works. The old thing feels pretty good. Runs good. Revs up good. But you can charge the air and go to trucking in this old girl. Well, I just got off the phone with a good old friend of mine in Idaho, Aaron Merritt. I haven't talked to him in a bit of Sundays, just to say. Anyway, I got asking him about what happened to my Uncle Jesse's old sand car. And he gave me a few names, place to kind of start looking, and I'll be danged if I didn't make a phone call to my old helper, Sal. So back when I worked in San Juan Capistrano, this is probably about 2000, maybe 2001, 25 years ago, Sal, he was basically handed to me by the dealership as a helper, and I was kind of his, I don't know what you would want to call it, but mentor to keep him out of trouble, because he was causing trouble. Anyway, I called Sal, and I got some really good news. Like, years ago, Sal bought my uncle's sand car from the guy Aaron sold it to, Robert Moreno. So I talked to Sal, I made a deal. I am leaving here in a little bit to go to California and pick this thing up. I cannot wait to get it back in the family. So I'll take you guys along. Well, we're just rolling into California. Just rolled through the fruit check stand, you know, where they check for like fruits and vegetables from other states. And sometimes they stop you, sometimes they don't. Today they didn't, so I'm gonna peel this here orange from Florida and eat it on their behalf. Because they usually confiscate this stuff. I don't see no fruit flies on it, so we should be good. Well, the California Welcome Committee is here. It is a parking lot, both directions. Like, don't these people have somewhere to be? Why are they all on the interstate? All right, I've made it here, and you got to see this. Like, this kid's been holding out on me. He literally lives right on the lake at Lake Elsinore. Like, I'll introduce you to him here in a second. This is just a total crack up. This kid. So he's here with his dad, hanging out. Sal.
What's up, Merlin?
Dude. Long time no see, brother.
Long time.
So, how old are you now, Sal?
39.
How old were you when you came to Barwick to work under my thumb?
16.
You were 16? I was thinking you were 15, but you didn't have a driver's license.
I was a month after I got it.
Yeah, so you had just turned your permit into a license
sir. When
you came to the dealership, and you were a troublemaker.
I was okay.
Yeah? Whatever. So now what do you do for a living?
I'm still wrenching.
So you actually came in as a helper, not knowing anything about cars.
No.
Other than how to hotwire them.
Problem, break into them.
Yeah.
I knew how to Slim Jim.
Yeah, you knew how to Slim Jim. And now you're actually a mechanic.
Yes.
At a dealership.
Yes, sir.
And you've been doing this ever since
I met you in
ever since you got out from under my thumb?
2003, yeah.
What's with this gray?
I'm trying to match you.
Yeah. You got a ways to go still. You got a ways to go still. Anyway, I am floored that you actually have my uncle's car.
I do.
I mean, it's weird how the world turns, you know.
Yes, it is.
Like the way things happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like even the way we met, you and I, you know. I mean, I knew your brother for a little while, but like when they brought you back into that dealership and you had you were big back then. You're big now, but I'm telling you what. I'm telling you, this kid come in with attitude. Like he was ready to just pick me up and throw me on the bench, and I grabbed him and I told him, I said, listen, this is how it's gonna be.
Yes, it is.
You're gonna have the most fun you've ever had in your life. And was I wrong?
You were not wrong.
See? Yeah, so I see Sal on Instagram all the time, but I don't talk to him much. I send him a message here and there. He's got a beautiful family. He's here with his dad, and just really good people. But why we're here is this dune buggy. Let's check it out, Sal. Wow. So there's something unique to this. Both my uncles, usually there's a little rib welded on here on a Volkswagen front end. And my uncle cut that off and filled it in and smoothed it. He never used the clamps here. He welded the front end to the thing. These are aircraft landing lights.
Oh shit.
Yeah, somebody switched out the other set. There used to be a set up here, but this dash still has his old sticker from 1983. Like, that is just unbelievable. And it has aluminum tins on the motor, which were unique to Johnny Speed and Chrome. And my uncle turboed this thing in probably about 1990 or 91, and then he put the beard seats in it. But we're gonna load this thing up and take it home, and we're gonna clean it up and go through it and get it running. And I'm a little emotional right now, but I cannot believe I found this car. Unbelievable. Yeah, see? Sal is the super filmer here. Anyway, we just finished putting our free 99 fuel. Sal, he was impressed. He said it looked like motor oil.
Smells like it too.
It's pretty stinky for sure. It is pretty stinky. But hey, it's 20-year-old diesel fuel.
Hey, it works, right?
It doesn't have...
With the right motor.
Yeah, with the right motor. Yeah, you wouldn't want to put that in your...
no.
You wouldn't want to put that in your 20... What is it? 2015 mega cab.
No.
That thing would be... Need more than a filter. It'd be on the side of the road broke.
No, we're not doing that.
Well, I just got a couple more straps to put on, and we're gonna hit the road back. Well, I just left Sal's. So good to see that kid doing good. Got a beautiful family. He introduced me to all of his kids. It was pretty cool. His dad was there. His mom was there. His little brother was there. Just good people. Anyway, we are headed back for Havasu with Uncle Jesse's dune buggy. Well, we got a little bit of cleaning up to do, but it's not bad. I need to fix this dash right here. My uncle custom made that. I need to straighten it all out, polish it, fix the steering up there, a couple little things. Anyway, I was talking to Aaron, my friend Aaron. He was the one that led me to the direction of where this thing landed, because he bought it from my uncle. And he informed me that we built a 2376 big block motor for this thing. And I couldn't remember what we did, but I look, it's got a brand new AS1 case. So I guess it has a 2276 motor. So we're gonna clean it up today and we're gonna get it running. I'm gonna put some MEK in the fuel tank and clean it out. Check this carburetor. It looks like somebody changed the carburetor, which is kind of a bummer because now it needs to be rejetted because I don't think this has the right jetting. But anyway, I'll modify it and we'll figure it out and get it going. Sure is good to have this thing back. So, I just turned the fuel pump on. Fuel pump works. Tank's really sticky. I like to put about a quart in there. And we're gonna slosh that around and we're gonna wash that. We're gonna wash that tank really good with that stuff. Once the MEK is basically broke down all the solids and got them floating, the crude residuals, then we're going to turn the pump on for just a second, run it through the pump. That'll clean the syrup out of the pump. And then I'll put avgas in it from there. I won't put anything else, just avgas, and that will that'll basically preserve the fuel system that's here, because the syrup and the tar that gets in there, it glues everything together. Looks like somebody switched the carburetor, so I'm gonna have to figure out some jetting. I'll get the jets out of it and see if I can figure that out and decipher what's going on. But basically there's turbo emulsion tubes. When you run a Weber carburetor like this as a draw through, you have to run a special set of basically a special set of emulsion tubes. So I'm going to put turbo emulsion tubes and jets back in it, see if we can get it to run right. But it'll probably start and run the way it is for now. It's good enough. So I was here cleaning this thing a little bit. It has this California sticker. That was my friend Aaron's off-road sticker, but I was looking at this right here. This right here is off-highway 0046, Kane County, Utah. So this was the 46th off-highway sticker ever issued in Kane County back in the day. And I don't know what year he got the sticker put on there, but I'm sure it was like 1979 or 1980, somewhere in there, but pretty cool. We are pumping this stuff out. Let's see if the pump will turn on. Oh, there we go. That noisy little thing. Oh, this stuff stinks. It's black, green, dark. Okay, we'll get a little fuel and dump in that now, and we should be ready to fire it up. So I just checked the oil, and the oil seems to be extremely over So I'll set you guys up down here. We're going to pull this little pan off of here. Hopefully we don't encounter any black spiders. So this little pan, we might be able to drain it there. That stud's coming out. Yep, just what I thought. It's full of water. Not good. Well, let that drain, I guess. Good thing is the water's on the bottom. A little bit of oil coming now. Kind of looks mucky. Just let that drain, and then we'll pull that pan off and clean that, put some fresh oil in it before we start it. Well, Brad's here.
Hey.
Nice shirt. Glamis.
Well,
Handcrafted. What does it say on the back?
okay.
Same thing.
The guy could have dreams that summer doesn't show up.
Yeah, so Brad, he's over here checking out my uncle's old car. He's getting all excited to hear it run. We just drained what looked like, I don't know, gray molasses from the engine oil. I'll show you. Here it is.
It's worse than that.
This is what we got out of it. It has water in it. Like it's not good. It's that was in the engine. So we put some cheap synthetic oil in it. We're gonna run it. We're gonna let it get good and warm, couple heat cycles, and then we're gonna flush it out. But we're gonna see if it'll start. Like that's numero uno. Okay. Yeah, I probably need a little oil on that too, huh?
Yeah. I mean, we're not going anywhere right now.
You watch the oil pressure gauge. I'll run the throttle here.
What,
I think you just turn the key. Yep.
oil pressure goes directly to 0.
Okay. Guess we don't have a battery. Let me see if we can juice it up a little.
12 to 21. Should. I mean, this one's only a year newer.
See? This one I found in the road.
But this is a Havasu battery at 12 and 22.
Yeah.
That's different than a California.
Havasu has a different rate. Let me get my flammability. I wonder if it's going to have some stuck valves for that water. Go ahead. unhappy with that carburetor.
40 psi with 20 pounds.
But it
of boost.
runs.
20 pounds of boost blowing out of that.
20 pounds of boost.
I mean, it's going into vacuum and back to boost, but
Yeah, the turbo's not seized up though. Did you see all that crud come out of the exhaust?
yeah, I mean, it's making it. It's
I wonder, turn the key on, is the fuel pump still keeping up? Yeah, let's try this. Let's try loosening the,
what is the fuel situation in the tank?
I flushed it out and I put avgas in.
Okay, so we're not still running 2021 fuel,
No.
just batteries.
But we got no accelerator pump. Go ahead. Run out of fuel.
Making 50 pounds of oil pressure.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah.
The motor sounds really good.
Wanna
Let me turn the idle up a little. See if we can get it to idle.
You just loosen those jets up so they.
I did, and they're getting fuel now.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I don't know what's going on here, but it doesn't continue to get fuel.
We have another carburetor over there.
Yeah, but I don't know that. I think it's the jet. I think it's all the jetting, you know? Take them out!